Okay, so let's play the daily Antichess arena again today. I did play it yesterday as well, so let's try it again today. I did not end the tournament
10,
yesterday.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Maybe I can do
5,
that today.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
First game is against Louis Attack. Let's start with e3, of course, no need to think here. This is what I always play as white. And in this position, okay, after the king takes, queen takes, so we sacrifice the king itself. And then play this way. Okay, now I don't know what to do. I forgot what to do now, you know. So what should I do? I have no idea what I should be doing here. Is it this move? This looks possible. I don't know exactly. What about this move? What else is there? Is this the move? I'm not too sure about that either. I'm not sure about anything here. Let's try this, shall I? And see what happens. Not sure, but I'm just doing it. Okay, so here I just take this first, and then the king as well. So here I have one opportunity to go to that square, and then there, isn't it? Let's take this first and then that, maybe. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Now I want to go to this square first, I guess. So what he has to do is he has to go here next. He might want to try to go to this square after that, or even this square after that. So let's start with this first. And if I go here, he takes this, I take that, of course. Takes this, I take that, of course. So let's see what he does. I take this first, of course. And after this, I already have this here, I guess. Then after this, go to this side, and here, and here, and here. Go back to the tournament here. So a nice start here with a win. Sanchez Cordero is here too. 23-18. Would be nice to play against a high rated player there. Sanchez Cordero is also here. 17-14. Sanchez Cordero from Oman. This is from I don't know where. Firebrass is also playing today, the American. WMFO, and I have played 2 games so far. There we go. Matishania starts with e3. And what is the best reply to e3? I don't know. So let's try e6 anyway. And then after this, the main threat is that the rook might come here and then activate this, alright? So how about if I bring the queen out here, he is going to bring his queen here too. So that's a little scary, to say the least. What I can do here though is that if I go here with my queen, I'm gonna come here with his queen. He's gonna just remove that. Let's just try this move, okay? Trying to go to the square, and then if this moves I can go here. Okay, he has decided to move the queen out and try this perhaps. But we'll see soon. How about going here instead? And if he takes this, I take that as well. So I can always go to this square. Let's try it this way then. Let's go to this square now. Whatever it takes has to take. The queen has taken. Now the queen either goes here or here or here. How about just letting it go to the square first? I think I might have made a big mistake here, for example, but let's see. So here after this, I think this isn't too bad for me at all. I can actually, wow, I can actually take this, and this is much easier winning. Much more easily winning here, this one. Isn't it? So at this point, he's trying to take this as well as this, so not exactly winning here, but I can at least sacrifice this thing first, I guess. Not exactly what I want here. I think I might try to go to this side of the board. After he takes this, I take that. It's also possible. What else to do? What else do I have here? Let's go to this side of the board, right? Here we go. And see what happens. Made a big mistake there maybe. He might take this, I take that. Doesn't really matter there. I've got to take somewhere. Should I take here or here? No. If I take here, he takes that. I have to take that. Okay, let's just take this. Whatever it takes, I'll have to take this. I'm just winning easily here. This is easily winning now. He's gonna open this diagonal and he's gonna finish himself off. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Back to the tournament we go with 2 wins to start it. It's a good thing. Now let's see how the following games proceed. This was against Firebrass. I won the first 2 games against him, but this one's gonna be tough as well. 33-16 games now. He is much stronger than he used to be, perhaps. Or maybe I just got lucky last time, but we'll see what happens now. I got the white pieces to start with, so that is a good thing. Always a good thing. Here I should take with the king, I think, right? Or isn't it? I don't know, so let's just take with the king. Not sure if the bishop recapture is possible here. Now after the knight comes out, I think I can play this move here as well. So far it is okay. I think so. The king has also come out. There's a challenge here, but I'm not gonna play a casual game when I'm playing in a tournament, of course. So what can I do now? Can I go to this side of the board, or what can I do? Wait a second, I think I have to look at the time as well. Wait a second, what about this move? How bad is this one here? He can actually just come here. So let's do something that's a little interesting here. Let's just go forward now, trying to go to this square and see what happens. Now I think I can actually go to this side of the board, trying to bring something out. Oh, he is threatening to go here now, which is not the best prospect. So let's bring the queen here, attacking both of these things at the same time. Okay, so he has now decided to take these two, which is to my advantage. Just simply winning the game, isn't it? Just need to make sure this is taken, and then that's reasonable. Back to the tournament I go. So here it is, I lead there on 8 points. Alright. Code of Syndrome drawn in 2001. What's it? Welder Oliveria. We've played before, that's only one game which I was able to win. But I think he's played 1,000 games, so he is going to be a strong one here. So what to do against this move? I'm either here or here. I think this is the move here. I think this is the move here. I go here, he takes this, I take that. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I feel like going here. Anyway, let's do it, okay? Why to worry? Let's take this first. And then now, I think he has taken this, so... I just forgot how to win this one. I forgot how to win this one. Is it this move that wins here? He takes, I take there. I don't know, maybe I should do this first, okay? I don't know exactly what to do. So here, I think I can go right here. If it takes, I take. It's something like that. I don't know exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. But this also needs to be taken care of, and is really defended very well here too. So what else do I have in there? Can I just go to this side and then take there? And I have this be taken as well? I don't think so. The king will have to take here anyway. How about moving the king away? I don't know what to do. Just think faster. Going here and here is also possible in some lines. Perhaps it might be better to simply go here, I think, right? And take the queen, but I don't think that's really gonna work either. Let's see what I can do. He has decided to take there, which is, I think, not the best decision. I can try to take this, you try to take this, takes this, I take that, he takes it, whatever he wants to take. I don't know what to do here either. Take this, it takes one of those, I take that, and we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna lose on time now, okay? Just take this first maybe, and then perhaps get rid of this before simply going to this square, I guess. And then perhaps to this square. No, I'm not gonna win this. I'm sure about it though. I'm sure that I'm not gonna win this. So what I can do is I can just run back here. Threatening this is okay. Just play fast, okay? Play fast, and then what can I do here? Just make a rook here, because the rook is a very good piece in this situation. This pawn is what should lead to victory, but look at this position now. What can I do? I can just take this for a while. Oh, that's a bad mistake. I should have gone here, you know. I made a big mistake there. I did not see this. How stupid can I be? I should have gone for one of these, you know. That there. Should have gone for one of those. I was down on time that. If I had gone for one of these pawns, I think I could have just taken 1, 2, and 3, and here you have to take 1, 2, and 3, and this pawn would still be left. Could have taken on this side and won it. That would have been winning easily, but apart from that, I could have simply just gone here and taken this as well. So I don't know what I did. How stupid! That was such an easy position for me. I just screwed it up badly. Never mind. Two Sanchez Scudero, lol. Okay, 2306 Sanchez Scudero. Bad game by me there. Just been my next opponent. I just screwed everything up in my last game. Screwed it bad time. Screwed it big time. So in this position I have to go here, of course. That is what I always do. And here I take this and wait for his next move. This is something that I like. And in this position I have to take with the rook first and then with the pawn, and if this comes I'll just take it in advance. If this comes I'll take this in advance as well, but this hasn't been played today. Let's try this move first then. The threat is to go here and activate the rook, or even in some lines go here and here. F5 is a very common move too. What I can do now, I think, is to go to the square. Presence of the knight makes things a little difficult, but I think I have it under control. But he'll be taking with this pawn there. I might have hurried a little by bringing the queen out so early, but we'll see what happens. This is putting pressure on this knight as well, which can't go anywhere. But maybe I just won't move it. 25-13 the score now, after he has won 4 in a row, 6 out of 7. But now I have 4 out of 3 again, to bring more respectability to my score, I guess. But it's been a long time since I played these variant. What I can do now is just take this first, I guess. And if I take that followed by this, I don't think it's gonna work. But I think this is a terrible decision. This is a terrible decision because now look at this. Just wait and see. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look what you've done. Okay, now what I can do is simply first sacrifice this. Alright, there is no need to keep this because this is always there. After this you take this, after I take this, after that you just take anything you want. Doesn't really matter to me. just go here, and then sit here, and then sit here, and then win it. Go win me a tournament, Rainbow Strats. 10 points for me. Santos Cordero has been beaten by a master debate on you. I started this tournament with 2139, so I have still gained some rating points despite that loss to Welder Oliveria. Well, Master Debate on you is my next opponent. I think I know what he's gonna play here. In this position, I might have actually forgotten what I'm supposed to do here as well. Isn't this the move? It's been a long time since I played this, so can be forgiven to forget a few lines, but we'll see if we really have forgotten. Go to this square, and then to this. It's probably gonna take that, and then I've got to take here as well. Then I go to this particular square, and I just don't remember what I'm supposed to do. The thing is that this is under attack, so I have to go to this square and take with the knight. Now this is perhaps what we've been playing all the time. And in this position, I think I cannot go here because of this. If I go here, he's gonna probably do it himself. That's what he's been doing all the time. Now I think I want to go here, but he's probably also gonna come here or here. We're not gonna be afraid of anything. Let's try to go to this side of the board maybe and see what he does. I think this is a nice little move. Also has these things there. We'll see what you mean to me. So what he is gonna do now is that he wants to come from the other side, isn't it? Doesn't want to worry about it at all. So what can I do now? I can actually not exactly do anything. I should have played f5 somewhere, but I didn't do it. Maybe I will just play this out of here, maybe into this side of the board. How about going here? I don't know exactly. Let's go to this side now. I'm not showing anything here. If I go here, what happens? If I go here, what happens? Comes, I take, he takes. Comes and he takes is also possible. I think this is a nice little move, which he isn't really going to worry about. But look at this as a possibility, you know, that is also to be remembered. I just can't open it whenever I want to. Go there, he takes, go there, takes, and take with this. Let's see. We'll see what we can do there. Okay, so the bishop has returned to the other side of the board, which means that I can actually attack this and this, and after that go there. Okay, I think this is a possibility now, but I made a big mistake there. I only saw it now, realized it a little too late. Go there, he takes, go there, he takes. What can I do now? I don't know. If I go here, he takes this. No, wait a second, I'm just gonna lose on time here, okay? So let's go back here maybe and see that this is open now. We can just take that, of course, and now what I can do is I can actually give it this one as well, and then go to this particular square and then see what he does. I'm gonna lose this on time, at least if nothing else. At least gonna lose this on time here. If nothing else, I'm gonna lose this on time. If nothing else, just go to this part of the board. Oh my goodness, I should have gone here. What did I do? I just missed that. It was such easily, not exactly winning, but that was such an easy play here to play. I just don't know why I missed that. In a hurry. No need to play this anymore, as there I need to play it. Just stupid me. I just don't know what I'm doing here. Lost some time. I don't know how I lost so much time there. Ooh, I should not play this variant at all. This is just stupid, but that's okay. Let's play sometimes. But you know what? Just forget the lines that you remember. Try to memorize or something. You should understand everything before you play it. What am I? 16 points. I'm off the pace there. First place. This is the guy who beat me yesterday. So it's time to get some revenge if possible. Yesterday it was not really a game I should have lost. It was an easy win for me, but I just screwed it up somehow. But we'll see what we can do today. Just start with this, of course. And then after this, she may go there, but I will just go here followed by this. This is a possibility, but he has decided to play this way like yesterday, and today he's done the same thing. Do I want to sacrifice a few things here? Let's see if I do. Let's see if I do want to sacrifice a few things here. Let's sacrifice this one as well as this one. And I think I can go for this here, isn't it? I think I can go for this here and see what happens today. Today I'm not doing anything. Today I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna try to go here as well. This is also a possibility. So he has really not worried about anything. What about going to this side of the board now? That will be interesting now, isn't it? That will be very interesting, I guess. Alright. Okay, the rook has come out, but what else is there? Then we can actually just sacrifice this first, and then that later as well. Okay, let's sacrifice this first, and then get out of here. Whatever it takes, it's up to him. I can go out with a knight. The threat is to simply come here and here. No, there is no need to worry about anything else. How about bringing it out first? Giving myself another of those free moves. Just in case he wants to. Just going here and here is now made simple, isn't it? So I can just go here, and regardless of what it does, I can go there in a. I can actually go here regardless of what it does, you know? No? Whatever he promotes to doesn't make any difference here, because I'm just going to activate this rook. This can be taken, of course. I have nothing to take apart from that. So in that case, what I can do is simply let him take this. I will just go forward with this. He may not want to take that either, but that's up to him. So now I just go to this side of the board, and you know what? I can actually simply just let him take or let him not take. That's up to him, isn't it? Wants to take with a knight maybe. So perhaps I just go one step forward here, Not really gonna work. One step forward here, he takes that, then go there. This is not really very good, okay? I don't know what I did here. Okay, what about this move then? I don't know. Just go to this side first. Now that gives me some hope. I have to take something first, isn't it? What should I take first? Let's take this first. I don't know why I kept the king over there, but I can just take... This is very bad from him. This is very bad. He should have taken this first and allowed my pawn to go forward. So 12 points, 21 to the leader, 9 points behind the leader here at the moment. The leader has lost a couple of games to the same player. No, lost the first round to Zoinkt, and he's now playing the one who beat him already today. I lost a couple of games here. I got a nice streak going, but then I just screwed it up against the low rated player, and now RNBQKRVA is my next opponent. He plays g5, which is exactly what I play. So in this position, what I should do is simply go to the square, isn't it? Right? Exactly. But he has this in his repertoire. Bring this knight out instead. So what I can do here is, I think, go to the square. And after that, I kinda like this move too, but I'm not 100% sure about it. Let's take this one first, okay? And here I can actually just take that as well, but take this, okay? Let's see what happens. Alright, he has taken that. I can take this, I think. Or should I take with this? So that... Let's take with this, okay? Let's see what happens. The king comes out. If I go here, he brings the bishop. I go here, he takes this. I take this, he takes this. I have to take it with my bishop, isn't it? So for the time being, let us take the king to this square so that I can attack it much better. But the king will now come into the game and stop my rook from doing the magic there. That is the thing here. But it also depends on where the king goes. The king can't come too far forward, because then I have this thing up my sleeves. So that is a really bad mistake by him, I think. Because I'm able to go to this square, followed by, let's say, this move. And then I have a choice of going to this side of the board, but this is not very good either. You can actually beat me now because of this pawn. Let's see what happens. So he has decided not to take it. So what I can do now is simply, you know what, he can now actually come forward. And I'm in trouble already, because this bishop will have to take it, and then we'll have to take everything. So I'm just lost again against him. The same opponent. Losing to the same opponent all the time. But I have this at least up my... But he can always just move that, and then after this I have to take it, and then that, and I think I can't do anything about it here. Even if I go forward, it's nothing that I can do. At least I can try that, but I don't think it's gonna work here. I can at least try that, but it's not gonna work. He has enough time to just punish me for my stupidity. Just go here, I think. Bring it out here, take this. Go here, take this. I can resign this easily, you know. Is he watching my stream or what? He's just playing the same move that I suggested for him. But I think I should have probably taken this out. That was the mistake here. Instead of this, I could have just taken that out, and then that would have worked the magic. But even then, he also has this, so... Let's see, might want to go here, maybe, I don't know. take this first to start things off. It's not the end of the world for me yet. I think it's probably the end of the world. Maybe some of these pawns will not be easy to sacrifice, and then I'll live another day here. Here I have no choice but to take this. Of course, this pawn might be difficult to sacrifice here. And sometimes one pawn is all it takes. Especially if I have a bishop on this diagonal. This will be taken, of course, without any ado. Not with a knight, of course, because then this is going to come out, so I have to take with a pawn here. This knight will just go away, and then this bishop will be sacrificed here. It's a simple plan. So this one I have to... Okay, he is coming here, right? I will be taking it, right? With the pawn, right? So if I go here, for example, let's just go to this side of the board. He takes, I take, he goes, I go to this side of the board. And then it's not so easy to finish me off. I can take with this one. And then I have enough time to go back to this side of the board. Time is also very important here. Just go to this side of the board. I'm just going to sacrifice it here as well. And then what I can do now is simply sacrifice this first, and I have enough time in the world to just sacrifice, let's say, this one as well. And then I can sacrifice this first as well as this. I think I made a big mistake there though. Made a big mistake there, you know. Just sacrifice this, lost on time. How stupid can I be? This one would have been winning easily, I think. I'm not sure about if it's winning easily, but it was. I'd have a chance to win the game, or at least draw. But then it's all about time, so I don't like these fast games. I like to think about it. It's not about moving the mouse, or maybe I'm just a little too slow. But given time, I think I can do well against anyone. I'm also a beginner. I hate these time controls very much. Now what to do against 1g3? I've been used to playing the same move in the past, but let me just play the same move again. The move that I've been playing forever. Even though it's not the best, it's probably only the 4th best move, but it's at least one of the 4 or 5 moves that don't lose immediately. 1g3. Or at least have been proven not to lose immediately. So in this position, I think, I forgot what to take here because one of them might be lost. I think I should take here. I'm not 100% sure about this either. I'm also a beginner. Perhaps not a beginner. Perhaps he is. I'm still angry about the last game, you know. About how I lost it. I should have at least made a few quick moves there. If nothing. I don't know what to do here. Okay, I think this is to my advantage, but not 100% sure about it. What about taking there? I don't know. Where should I take? Should I take the king when I have the opportunity? I don't know. Let's just take this and then see what happens. Okay, if I go here, whatever, it's just gonna be lost for me, so I think I'm lost here actually, isn't it now? I only now realize that I'm lost here. What can I do now? Just like I'm gonna lose every single game from now on, right? Apparently I'm gonna lose every single game from now on. I'm just gonna have to attack this. somehow. And see what happens. He has made this move first, which is very wise, I should say. It's beginner, but not really a beginner. Not playing like a beginner. It's playing like a pro. Could it be that he's not really himself? I should sacrifice this now, because I may not have a chance later. Let's see what we can do there. He has to take there, of course, isn't it? And then if I go here, I think I just made a big mistake there, you know, it's just lost. Sacrifice this there, then this here, and it's over. If only you can see it. Where's this Argentina? This is of course what I'm supporting. Not the World Cup. So I just got lucky here. Just got lucky that the bishop, that this is no longer possible now. This is luck is probably all that I needed here. Now he has taken his rook out, but I still can't see how I can beat him. Okay, let's start from here. Then let's take this. I think I'm gonna win this kinda easily here. Let's keep on going forward. You can just sacrifice this. And I need to sacrifice the king here as well, because of the fact that let's keep going forward. And the rook promotion just makes it simple for me, you know. I just promote to a queen here, perhaps. May not be the best idea, but we'll see if it is good enough. Let's go back here then. And after that, simply come to the square and it's over. Back to the tournament. So the Sanchez Cordero has got lots of points here. Collection didn't meet me though, and I have lots of losses. Okay, put up syndrome now. Next opponent. Lost to him yesterday. I'm probably gonna lose again today. After this is the move. So now he's gonna attack both of this and this. Right? I think it's okay to, if I go here with a rack, I think this is the winning move here, right? Go here, it takes, and take here, isn't it? Take with the queen. Have to take this first, of course. Then this as well. And now I can try this move, right? Trying both this and that at the same time. So what should I do here? Just take that first. It's not possible. So I'll simply take this first, okay? I'm winning time here, if nothing else, apparently. Just take this. It's gonna take with a knight, of course. After I go here, I have this all under attack. Therefore, what I should do is very difficult to decide here. The presence of the knight and all of these makes it easy for him. But you know what? This knight cannot actually gain a move, so I can actually go here, and it's still impossible. It's actually possible to go back though. So I have to go back to, right? Wait a second, I can actually simply go there. First, go here, then he's gonna come here too. So let's play a waiting move here like this. Oh, this can be taken, of course. Now, what else is there? I can actually go to this side of the board, trying to go here and here, of course. The knight is coming out. You can go to both these squares. I think I can just go back here. Perhaps trying to go over. Okay, now he is attacking. But I know what. Takes there, I don't really have to worry too much. Okay, I'll just take it. Don't worry. I'll just take it whichever you want to take. Still have enough time to go and enjoy the view here. I can just go back here. This is a possibility of the king moves, and the rook has come out, so let's just go to this side with this thing of mine, and then maybe to this side of the board. Alright, he is come out, so what I can do now is simply, what can I do now? There's nothing that I can do. Okay, don't worry too much about it. What can I do? Just go here, he takes that, I take there, okay. I take there, he takes, so I can just try to take with this here. But it's not working. I'm just playing some terrible moves here today. This is too bad for me. So what I can try now, however, is that I can actually go to this side of the board, but it's still not going to work for me, so I will just run away to this side. I lost some time. Oh, stupid me. He had no time. So that's what happens when you have to lose. Just lose from any position. What the hell's wrong with me? I just, no, this time is too much. The connection's too bad. 26, when there will be 24 new teams. Right. Slow. We're all crisping. Just put a blue again. Not the last 4 games, but this is the time to play me, because I just lost a sitter against Kotov Syndrome. He berserked and beat me. What the heck is that? Just get rid of this. Now what can I do here? I'm not even thinking here. Just go to this square, then go here, and then to this square. Now what I can do now is simply take that take this first, and if the king takes, I can actually simply go to this square, attacking one of these. This can be taken, of course. If the queen comes out, attacking both of this and this at the same time, then I need to save whatever. Let's just go there. It takes 6, doesn't really matter. I'm just lost here, isn't it? What did I do? How did I lose this game? What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm just losing every single game. How did I lose this game, you know? All of a sudden. Don't know what to do here. Wait a second. Let's try this then. It's just gonna make it worse. The rook is just gonna lose anyway. Okay, let's do this. Queen came out from nowhere there and I just sucked. Oops. Let's see what happens though. Just take this. Still has to move the rook somewhere. If I go here, it's gonna be able to do something. Just attacking this as well at the same time. This pawn might be giving me the win there. See. Justice done, will it be? My reading down 2107. Said I wouldn't play games like these, quick games, but it's okay. So here I go, I have to take care, I don't have a choice here. Not the one with a choice here. I'm not the one with the choice here. I'm not the one with the choice here. I'm not the one with the choice here. But I'm the one with the win here. But I'm the one with the win here. But I'm the one with the win here. You're the one with the choice here now. So that's it. I haven't lost 2 games in a row at all, but I lost 4 games. And the one against Skotov Syndrome just now, look at that. He had 0.1 seconds and I forfeited on time by spending 4 or 5 seconds. Whatever I played was winning there, you know. And he has berserked his way to the top. Berserked against me, playing black and playing such a bad opening, where I knew what to do but still managed to lose it. That shows how bad I am. I'm such a stupid man. I don't know why I was born to this world. Now what is this? B4. I don't like this opening. It's a lost opening actually, B4. But I don't remember what to do against B4. Let's try D6. I don't know what to do. Let's play B6. I don't know what to do against B4. B4 is a lost opening, you know. I know B4 is a lost opening. You know B4 is a lost opening. Why do people still play B4? I don't understand. Let's try this move, whatever happens. I'm just so angry with myself. I'm just playing random moves at anger. With anger. Random moves with anger. I'm playing random moves with anger here. But even if it's a lost opening, it's not gonna win on its own. You're gonna have to play the moves. Right moves. King sacrifice is not the best way to play anti-chess. Definitely not. Never. King sacrifice is never good. Never ever good. Now look at this knight. You're gonna suffer because of this knight. Because it's gonna be played in this way. And now this is gonna come up as well. Alright. This is an easy win now. No need to worry here at all. King will just sit here and relax for a second or two. Alright. And this is just going to go to this square, let me tell you, before you know it. So this is the tempo I need. I just go to this square, and then this is how it's gonna end, okay? This is how it's gonna end, okay? The rook's gonna end it in this manner. Resign the game, please. Did I lose connection or what? Let me check. No, not yet. Now he is trying to. This is exactly what you know by wasting time. Just look at this. This is a forced move, isn't it? And now he's just letting this time run out. I don't know how he won 2 games against me. He just plays. This is b4 is not a good move. b4 loses by force. It's just that I need to study b4. b4. I have the solution. I have to study it. Solution is right there on my computer. Look at this. He is still online. So funny. And he is going to be on YouTube soon. So let me just review the game. I've already made the pre-move. Necessarily g4, b5, g takes f5, e6, f takes e6, bishop takes b4 is what I did. I just went for something complicated all of a sudden, sacrificing everything. And he went there. I took with a knight. King to d1, sacrificing the king. That can't be good. I think at this point it was lost. Knight a3, queen takes e2, knight takes e2, b5, bishop takes b5, a5, knight takes c7, king d7, and that is it. Back to the tournament. I don't know what is that guy doing there. That is the best, and there's no warning for him. Should be warned for such a behavior, you know. I will report him too, of course, even though it's handled automatically, but here it is a clear case of letting the time run out and trying to stop me. I'll probably get one more game against someone, hopefully the top rated player here, perhaps, maybe a game against Equiv 2017. I don't really like this game because its opponent's not really that high and there's a lot of risk involved. But look at this opening. I haven't forgotten it completely either. I should go to this square, I guess, and then to this square. And here I can hope for something, but no, that is exactly what I was hoping for actually there. Where should I go? I think I should go to this side, right? So that after this, nearly went there. How stupid am I? I nearly went to the wrong side here, isn't it? This is a forced move, this is a forced move. This is another forced move, and after that is taken, I'm gonna go here. And whatever you take, you are going to lose. People usually play this, even though that is also playable. Okay, this is another of the moves that can be played here. But you know what, here I can actually sacrifice the knight or the king. It's the same thing. Maybe it's better to keep the king than the knight, so that However, I have to run away with the king, which is probably maybe so. In retrospect, I think that the knight may have been better. What is it doing? Offers a draw. What the hell is that? Now here comes another loser offering draws in such positions. Wait a second. Now he is trying to sacrifice this, I guess. Here comes another loser who is offering a draw in a position like this. Here comes another loser who's offering a draw in a position like this. So congratulations to Sanchez. CORDERO, Cordero. Alright, so what to do now? 21:25. Am I still streaming is the question. I should stop recording maybe. Or maybe I will just review the games that I played today one by one. Alright, here we go. Let me just refresh this page before this game can be loaded. That's a bug, you know. At the end of the tournament you just can't load the games. The last game against a loser, I should say. Let's start with the first game. Against a strong player, it was e3 b5. And in that game, this is the theory. I don't know what to do here. So let me check it out on the website. Losing chess solution. What goes to king goes to Let's see, is the site working or not is the question. Looks like it's not working once again. In that case I'm gonna have to recover my own file. So I don't know if this is the right move there, but I just felt like this was the move. And this is already bad here, no? This move is already losing, as I could see. And I made no mistake there. Take on e7, he took there. I took there, I took here, and I took here. Finally forced him to do all that stuff, and that is when he resigned the game. So here it goes. Let me see what happens there. After e3 b5, bishop takes on b5. He played bishop a6, bishop takes d7 is correct. Then he played queen takes d7, king e2 is correct. And then he played bishop takes e2, knight takes e2. And after this, in this exact position, he played the move king d8. Knight f4 is correct indeed, so I did make the correct move here. And after that, he played the move a5, which is terrible. Followed by bishop takes a5, and then after rook takes a5, queen takes d8 is also forced. Rook takes a2, queen takes c7 is what I did as well, I think. Rook takes b2, queen takes e7 is what I did as well, I think. And then rook takes c2, queen takes f8 is not what I did though. I took on f7, but that's winning nevertheless. So this is all about this opening game. So it could have improved on this move. Which one? On after king d8 was very bad. After bishop takes d2, I think king d8 is okay. King d8 is one of the top moves. Knight d7 is the best move here. It's been followed by c4. g5 is followed by h4. c5 by knight f4. So there are many moves here. This is a composition that has been reached many times. King d7 is also followed by c4, but king d8 should be followed by knight f4. Alright. Whatever, maybe there are multiple wins, but this is what I'm looking at here. So let's look at the second game that I played today against Matis Sakina. This one I had the black pieces against a3. Let me open the file and see the solution to a3 here. Indeed, okay. What's happening here? Trying to open the solution to a3. Okay, it's opened finally. CD. C drive less. What's happening to my computer here? Slash opening the a3 file here. Hold on for a minute. In winning GUI. A3 lost proof is here. So tell you what I should have played against a3. Opening Explorer can also be used here. e6 is indeed the most common reply to a3. Knight a3 knight a6 has also been played. Alright. In the game what happened was I played e6, he played c4. Took there, took here with a knight. And I went queen f6. And after that he played queen b3. I went queen takes f2 instead. Queen takes f2. b5. I've been played a few times in the past as well, so solution still hasn't arrived. And here in this position I played c3 and was able to win because he made a mistake there. This is not here. What's wrong with my internet? Or maybe there's not enough memory in my computer at the moment. So let's switch on to the next game first, which will be the one against Firebrass. In that game we started a3. It's 3 wins out of 3 against Firebrass, but it's start with a3. Memory, lack of RAM. We need more RAM here in this computer. He played b5, takes in d6. This is what happened in that game. This is all theory, I know it by heart. c4. c4 is also, I think, accurate. Then comes king d7, c5. Isn't king d7, c5 the correct solution? Maybe not. Queen b3 perhaps. Okay, let me check what I should have done there. Not this one. Let me check this one. Has this opened yet? Yes, it had loaded. Let's look first at the other game. After, let's say, a4 e6, the right line is a4 e6, c4 is the most common move, of course, and then bishop a3 is forced, and then knight a3 is the best reply. c7 c5 is what I should have played for a win here. And in this position I'm supposed the right move is c5. Okay, the right winning move is c5. It's going to be important if I meet is it the most common one? Not exactly common, but the winning move is c5 according to a solution by the Watkins program, right? So this is where the process continues the next time I meet this opening. Okay, I'm not going to look any further into this. Let's go back to the loser's solution, and we will have a look not at bishop takes a6, but at e6 bishop takes d7, and then after bishop takes d7 knight a3, bishop takes a3 b takes a3, and then bishop c8 was followed by not bishop c8, c6 a4 is the game in question, right? c6 a4, isn't it? c6 a4 was played, and not bishop c8 a4 was played, not c6 a4, sorry for that. In this game, no, against Firebrass, he played bishop c8. Of course he played bishop c8, how can I forget it? Not c6 a4. Bishop c8 a4 was played there. Queen takes d2, king takes d2 was played, and then after that he played king d7, right? What was his 7th move? His 7th move was actually king takes. Well, which game am I looking at? 97, and I played c4. Against 97, c4 is fine. After 97, he played king d7, queen f1 is what I should have played there. King d7, queen f1. King d7 was played next, and not c5 but queen f1 is the solution. At this point I missed the solution. Right, c5 is the most common move here. We follow it up with queen d3, knight g6 is followed up with e4, a6 is by queen d3, and a5 by king c3. So those are the moves, but I missed that and instead played the move c5 here. He played c6, and at that point I played queen f3. King c3 was better, but I did not even consider king c3. And at this point, when the knight came out, it was just losing, as I saw immediately, because it was such an easy thing to see. Now I can win in many ways, and he resigned without waiting for my response, which is probably not the best idea because I might just lose connection anytime. Then we go to the game against Walter Oliveira. Walter Oliveira started with e3, I played g5, bishop a6, knight takes a6, and then comes queen g4. So I think queen g4 is one of the respectable moves, is it? Let me check whether or not queen g4 is one of the respectable moves. By this e3 g5 partial proof that I have here. My file chooser isn't opening, so until then let me browse through the rest of the game. Just the file chooser should have opened a little quicker. After queen g4 I played bishop g7, I don't know why. He took there, I took there, he took there, I went here, he took here, played e5 rather than just e6. I have a feeling that that might actually be a losing move, but what's wrong with this? Let's open another instance of CMD maybe. RAM is too low, I need some more RAM here. Restless on my computer. E3 G5 dot underscore part dot proof. Looks like the wait will be long. Here we go. e3 g5, queen g4 is indeed lost to bishop g7. So I did make the correct move here. Queen takes g5 is then followed by bishop takes b2, and then after bishop takes b2, knight h6 is also the correct move that I made here. After queen takes h6 here, which is worse, I should play h8 g8. Rook g8 is what I really forgot there. He takes on h7 and I take on g2. So in this position I should have played this move. Alright. And he has an option of actually taking not on h7. And this is not the right move, okay? I forgot a few moves there. Knight, bishop, after a6 there is no partial proof after this, right? Knight takes a6. No, I don't have any partial proof, so I'm just doing something wrong here. But even then, after e5, instead of e5, maybe e6 looks better here. I don't know for sure. But in the game, what happened? I played e5. He took here. I went here. He went there. I took there. He took here. I took here. He went here. I took there. I had a winning position somewhere, but I don't know what I did there. I somehow managed to just the rook here. Okay, the rook is simply winning here, isn't it? I'm just winning without a. I just saw the rook. I did not see the knight doing some damage there. He takes there. I can just take somewhere on e2, and he has to take here. I take on h3. Doesn't matter now. He can just take there. I can just go here. He takes here. I just win easily. That was such an easy win here. But how much time do I have? I have 22 seconds. It's more than enough time. I don't know why I went for this one. Look at one, taking this. Forgetting that after this I'm lost. I have this also taking that. That is what I really forgot. So the knight moved, actually it would have been an easy win here. There are so many winning moves here. In fact, after this, knight b4, king d, just moving the king away is also working here. Even king d6 is working, like magic. Right, isn't it? There are so many wins here. King d8 is also winning, of course. King e8 is winning. Rook c1 is also winning. I thought about rook c1 there a little later. He takes two. After he takes here, you can take rook on, takes on f2 first. Takes there, then I can also even take on, let's say, a2 here. He takes here. I can even take on h7 here. This pawn just loses out, isn't it? Just go to this square. It goes here. Sacrifice it. Goes here. Maybe sacrifice it as well. Goes to this square. Go to this square. Still winning. Whatever promotion you make. Can't avoid defeat here. But the best guy might be a king. In that case, I can even the king. Look at that. Look at how helpless the king is against the knight here. Even though the king usually wins the endgame against the knight, in this particular case, it is. If this wasn't there, I wouldn't have sacrificed the rook there immediately. So that's how this game should have ended. But I just went for rook h1, and after this, not even this opponent. I just forgot about this there. Maybe just was easily losing there. So that's what happened in then the accidental round. Well done to my opponent for spotting it, but for firing on. But I just played terribly here. Now let's look at the game against Josephine. Here I had the black pieces against e3. Queen h5. He takes. I took there, and this position. This is something that I quite like here. Okay. Which one is it? Do I have any partial proofs here? Let's try again. I don't think I have. So we see D3, G5. But proof E3, knight H6, C3, G5, B4. So all this is not okay. Let's have a look at it. There's no partial proof here, but after this cancels, right? If I have to open something, then if I have to open something, let's have a look at the next game. Let's say this. Alright, let's look at this now. E takes f6 here. Where is it? Okay, in this position I played knight f3, then after that I went c5, and this is just easily winning. I was able to do it there without much difficulty against Jessabine. Then against 5 brass, so that was what happened. I just missed something and got something. Look at the next game, the one against Almaster debate on EU. This one we have to look at in the solution. So far so good. This is something we've played several times, and in this position I think I made a mistake somewhere. So we look at after bishop takes d7, no, after bishop takes b5, he's playing knight at 6. I took bishop takes d7 correctly, and he took with the bishop on d7. I played h3 correctly. He takes h3, I take with the rook. He takes with the queen, I take on h6. They took with the g pawn, I took with the queen, and then he played the move a5. I took with the queen, of course. I did not have a choice there. After rook takes a5, I played a3, rook takes a3, I played knight takes a3. And in this position, he played king d7, I played c4. He played king e6, I played c5. Did king d6, c takes d6, and then he took with, which pawn did he take with there? E takes d, c takes d6, e takes d6. Look at e takes d6, and I had to play knight f3, which is also correctly played here. Knight f3, and after f6 there, I should play bishop d2, not king d2. f6, bishop d2 should have been played, but for some reason I did not see it, and I played king d2. Bishop d2 is the move that I should have played here to stay with Watkins, and this is already only 3910 branches, so not too difficult to carry it forward from here. Maybe he would have played the same move, bishop e7 after that, when knight e5 could have been played, and after f takes e5 we could have played bishop c3 here, which gives this position where it is just looking like white is winning, but even after e4 bishop takes h8 there is no clear win for black. It's still winning for white. Bishop g5, bishop d4, and then let's say bishop takes c3, f takes c3, and so on. This is the kind of position that would have reached a nice ending where you have to still place correctly and sensibly. But in the game what happened was I played king d2, bishop e7, king c3, and king b4, and everything was going well. I should have played bishop d2 here, but I went to king c5 also. It's still winning. D takes c5, b4. Well, I did not play b4 here, I don't know why. And then also c takes b4, knight b1. Could have done it this way too. Not threatening to go here or there, whatever. This was easily winning, but I didn't see that. I just went to knight c2 immediately, which allowed him to play knight e5. He took. Played this knight out, giving it up for nothing. And here I just blundered with this move, even though I'm already not doing as well as I was earlier, but after this I'm just gonna do this easily. This is no brainer from there. So then let's look at the game against Descon. What happened there was that I played knight h3, I played this, and then we played a similar game yesterday as well. And here I was able to take this here, sacrificed it, took the knight out, and this just made it simple. I even waited for a second with this, that I could just not care whatever he promotes to. But I think I did screw it up a little bit here by playing this move. White is winning actually here. You know what? Have a look at it. In this position, I just gave away the win after this. I should have played, let's say, knight c1 for example. Maybe. I don't know, but after this, I knew I was in trouble, but I was lucky that he played here. He could have taken this, and I was just gonna lose this game to a move like this, followed by this. Now d4 can with all promotions just lose on the spot here. Alright, how about a rook promotion? Apparently a rook promotion is covering both of these, but you know what? This is the only move that saves the day here. This is no need to look at this now, because you will just cover it up so easily now. Simple enough to see, no, not here but here. Okay, so what happened here was that he just got lucky. I just got lucky there and won this game. Should have lost him again today. Then came the game against this one, and e3 g5, where it goes to b4. There I should look at this in the solution. After e3 g5, bishop a6, knight a6, queen h5. What about knight b4, queen takes h7, then knight takes c2. What did he do after that? Knight takes c2. Okay, queen takes f7 there. Knight takes c2, queen takes f7 is also correct. Then rook takes h2, rook takes h2. Is that what happened in the game? Indeed. Knight takes e3, queen takes g8 should have been played there. I did not do that. Okay, knight takes e3. I just went d takes e3. But I should have played queen takes g8 there, because after that he'd be forced to take here, and after I take here he'd be taking here. This is so simple. I could have seen it. I did see it actually, but I don't know. I thought he hadn't made such a bad blunder. I couldn't believe that he was making such a bad blunder here. That's why I just lost. I made a mistake there, and then after letting him back in the game, I then realized that my winning try was actually full of a flaw, which was opened up by this move. I should have realized right now that I'm not going to win this, and at least play it safe. But after this I'm just lost here, because this bishop will be open, and then this king will just do something dangerous to open this up. So that was a bad game from me. Should have won that game immediately as soon as he played knight takes c3. I should see. This is so easy to see. Just look at this. Everything is just winning with it. Is not to be.
दुई ग्लास मात्रै खाएर पुग्दैन
कस्तो हो क्या
छिटो खाऊ एक ग्लास छिटो दौडेर आएपछि पानी खानु पर्दैन
So I just a lost position there somewhere in this game. I knew this was lost for me, but somehow my opponent managed to screw it up. Right here, this is where he screwed it up. We have simply sacrificed this first and then this, but he played this, so I took it. And then at this point I was already right back in the game. And here I kept going forward. This was a bad move by me, by going forward. I should have played e6 or f5, because after this I could have promoted to a king and saved the day. But after e6 promoting to a king would not have saved his day, because I would be able to play e5, and after he takes there, bishop d6 would be taken. I would play f5, he'd have to take there after this, but winning it this way. So in this position I made a big mistake by going to g3, but it doesn't matter because he just promoted to a rook, and that was very easy. So any other promotion, after e6 all the promotions also lose. As we can see here, the bishop is easiest to beat, and knight can also be beaten. Very easily, as I can show you soon, because after knight I can just go here, he takes here, then perhaps I will just go to the square. After he takes here, I just go to the square, takes here, go to the square, takes here, and go here. This is winning. So that is what would have happened, and that is why I was lucky there against some beginner. Would have been embarrassing to lose that game. But this game now, this is the worst game I played today. After e3 c5, which was played by Kotov syndrome, I think. e3 c5, bishop b5 is fine. And c4, bishop takes d7, of course. And he played king takes d7, b3, c takes b3. This is all simple. Queen c7, 5 queen c7 is what he had played today. d7 correctly played by me. d7 is followed by b3. And here on his fifth move he played queen c7, bishop b2 was correctly replied here. Queen takes f2, rook takes s2 is also correct here. He played f6 there. Should have played rook takes h7 and bishop takes f6. He played g takes f6, right? Takes h2, takes h2, f6. This is f6, g takes f6. This is just move order. Queen f3 also correctly played there by me. G takes f6, queen f3. And in this position, what did Kotov do? He played rook h3 here. Rook to h3 followed by queen takes b7, which is what I did or not. I played knight takes f3, but queen takes b7 is the better solution. Now we can try, let's say bishop takes b7, I play knight takes h3 as well, winning easily. Or if he plays, let's say bishop takes g2, a3, king f1, bishop and d3, Bishop d3, rook e2, f3 takes there. Bishop takes b3, e4 takes there, there and there. Of course, it's so simple. And then the other one is, the other line is after knight takes h3, after bishop takes b7. You can also try rook takes e3, f takes e3. So this is where I really missed a very simple win by playing knight takes h3. I don't know why I played knight takes h3 there. I didn't have to go here. I could go there. I just didn't see that. I thought I would have to take this, so I did. Just discarded it too quickly and played this. Still, after queen takes f6, knight takes f6. Look at the time here, 22 seconds, 19 seconds. He played very fast, and somehow he had 4.5, 3.3 seconds here, 2.3 seconds, 0.1 seconds here. I have 9 seconds. I could just play anything and win, but for some reason I forfeited on time. 9.9 seconds spent on this move. So bad. This is a winning position as well though. I could go to this square. It's a winning position indeed. But for some reason I just screwed it up in bad time. So after that, let's look at the next game, the one against Pluto Blue, where I had black or white. Okay, he had played knight h3. Against knight h3 I played this move. For some reason I was not even looking at the board properly. Took the knight out, and all of a sudden I thought I was in trouble here. I thought I was lost here, which I didn't have to worry too much. I could have simply played rook b8 there, but I ended up playing this move, and at this point I am lost here. I'm 100% sure that I'm lost. But for some reason he luckily went there. Rook b1 was winning, f4 was also winning. f4 was also winning, okay? For that matter, but he just went that far. And I had the opportunity. This is actually winning for me now. Even king up doesn't do any good. So that's where I was lucky there, but even before all this happened, against knight h3 is the most common move against knight h3 is g5. And then h6 is quite common, but I've decided to go to this school. So let's see how to proceed against knight h3. We just don't know exactly what to do. Then we have the game against m2 nano. 1b4 was played there, so let me find my file chooser. And b4 lost proof can be opened now, so that I can see how to win against b4. Definitely not b6. I went for b6 out of desperation because I could not even remember what I should do there. So c5 is the right move to play against b4, okay? c5, b takes c5, and then after, let's say, after that, the a5. a5, okay, that is the right way to play. After that, c6 is the most common move, of course, and also the one that is the best, and knight takes is what it should have done. This is how it should progress. d4 is very common here, but it is one of the easier ones to beat. c6, one of easiest move. It is an easier one. It is an easier move to beat than many others. Okay, here we go. So this is all we saw there, but in the actual game what happened was I played b6, and then all of a sudden I just went mad and played this way. I sacrificed the king. At that point I was very confident in my abilities, and this is just losing without a fight. I had many ways to win from there. The one I used was this, and using this I just stayed here. And look at this point. At this point he just stopped moving for some reason. 1 minute and 57 seconds ran down, and still no warning. And 2 nano. I don't know why he couldn't even swallow this defeat, but it was just because of his bad moves. No. After taking this out, he has no chance. Giving up the king. That's all about this game. And then I had one more game in the end, I think, but oh, I don't know what to do. So that's all for the stream today. I think I will quit for now. Alright, goodbye. What should I do now? Stop streaming. It's been a long stream and a long recording too.